Hi guys, it's Cosmochlo here, and today I did this Halloween makeup look for you. I've just been really practicing and like fiddling around with like makeup and having fun with it. I don't want this to come across to be like a tutorial for you guys where I've gone, this is the best look in the world and I did it so perfectly and you're all going to do it for Halloween. Like, I don't know, or I just wanted to show you how I did this. If you want to recreate it, you're more than welcome to. I got my inspiration from an Instagram account, so I searched Halloween makeup and this came up. I don't know who did it because I've just got a screenshot, so like I can't even look at the tags or anything. I just literally saw this and was like, wow, and screenshotted it. But I will like write down below like the Instagram and stuff like that, or I'll put it on here. But yeah, this is the makeup look. That what I just spoke about was what I was inspired by, and this is my take on it. Their one's a little bit more goldy, mine's a little bit more orangey, and I did use a lot of the Kylie Jenner birthday edition stuff. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you do. Remember to hit subscribe for more videos, and I hope you like my Halloween glam skeleton skull. So I started off by applying my Kick-Ass Just Bright and my Kick-Ass All Is Calm concealer just to even out my skin tone, because a skeleton doesn't have like patchy skin tones. And just went over it with a little bit of foundation too. This Revolution palette is amazing, and I used this brown colour to kind of create the transition colour in my eyes. So I did that, and then I went in with the Kylie Jenner cream shadows, and it is the copper one, and just went all over my lids. After I did this, I did put a little bit of a lighter colour on from the Revolution palette, which I kind of regret doing because, I don't know, it just made the look a little bit more paler. So later on I did go over it again. But yeah, so I did do that. So this was quite messy at the end, but basically I kind of did my eyeliner above my crease line, but I did it in the shape I would usually do my eyeliner, so how you do it on your lash line and cause like the wing, but I did that just above my like what is it called? I've forgotten what it's called, I'm sorry guys. But I just kept making that thicker, and then I blended that out with like the end of like a brush, so like a spongy bit that you get in like a really cheap makeup set. On my nose, I created a V shape on the bridge of my nose and then joined that up to my nostrils. I then filled that in with the black, so I made sure it was completely black, and then with a black eyeshadow I did pat it on just to make sure it was more matte, and then I mainly did it around my nostrils so you couldn't see up my nostrils. So moving on to my face, I just did this weird kind of shape on either side, which will end up being my jaw, because obviously a skeleton has like no jaw because he has no skin. So I did do that, and then I moved on to my lips. So again, I used the Kylie Jenner birthday collection metal matte, and this was perfect because it did match the cream eyeshadow. However, I did go over it with that really pale yellow colour, but I did just put that all over my lips, which was amazing because when it dries it sets there and it stays there. And I used the same colour as my teeth, so I went across my cheeks and just did some little teethies. And then I started to colour in my jaw area. So I coloured in this weird kind of shape that I made on my face to kind of create the shadow. And then I went in and drew a line between the teeth to kind of separate them. And then I drew a line between each tooth as well. You'll see what I mean. It was quite difficult because I kept going over the other teeth and it was really annoying me, but it's fine. I did go in with a smaller eyeliner just to kind of colour it in a little bit more neater, so that kind of helped a little bit as well. And you get white girl wasted when you're out anyway, it doesn't matter if it's not perfect, but cool. On the bits that were closer to my lips, I wanted to still colour them in, and I coloured it in like a triangle shape. So if you think about your teeth and there's like the gum in between, but if your like teeth were like, I don't know, if you were like dying, your teeth would get smaller. I don't know, but like I did it. You see what I mean? You can see what I'm doing. And then I used that really like crappy sponge again to smudge it all out, and although it was a crap sponge that I wouldn't use for anything, it was perfect for smudging out. And then I went over my teeth again with the gold, just to kind of make them a little bit more enhanced and like make sure I didn't lose any of them. I did use a liquid liner to kind of go over some of the teeth closer to my mouth. I wish I kind of went over the whole thing with this, but it was just too complicated and too long, so I just did the ones near my mouth and then did a line through my mouth. That sounded like I was a bit stupid then. So yeah, just did a line on my bottom lip to kind of then separate my two lips to make it look like I'm still dying, and then drew the lines down my lips like so. Because this skeleton gotta be dead. This bit was actually quite hard and it was actually quite messy, as you can see, so I do apologise for that. But as I said, you're going to go out, you're going to have a wild time, so this is all going to end up smudged anyway by the end of the night. You'll probably fall asleep in this. Well, this is me talking about me, but you know. Above all of the black lines, I used my little smudgy stick thing to create a little smudged line, just to give it a little bit more like depth and a little bit more like a gory, deep kind of look. And I did that around my nose before moving on to my forehead as well. So on my forehead, I did this like C and backward C, which weren't even. And then two lines on the temples of my forehead. So this again was to create like shadows. So I did make the lines thicker on all of the lines. So as you can see, I've made it thicker, and then using my smudge stick, I smudged it all out so it wasn't so harsh, which was fun. And then using my smudge stick again, I created more shadows and other lines, as you can see. This bit was actually quite fun, creating like the shadow lines. Once I've done that, I used a white eyeliner to fill in the gaps between the shadow bit and the actual like bit that I drew, as you can see what I'm doing, just to make it look a little bit more skeletal-y, a little bit more wild, white. What am I saying? White. Make it more white, not wild, not weight. And then for my eyebrows, I just filled them in with some brow gel, just to kind of make sure they were done, not like in a weird place. And then I did go over my eyeshadow with the liquid metal matte, what I used on my lips. I put it on my eyeshadow just to match it up. I got some black eyeshadow and put it underneath my eyes, and then kind of brought it down a little bit, just again to make me look a bit dead, a little bit tired. I mean, you can't have this like skeleton looking on point. And then I did like a line of eyeliner, but the eyeliner didn't need to be perfect because you're dead anyway. Now this is an MUA Undress Your Skin highlighter, which I thought would make it a little bit more pop-in, a little bit more glam, so I definitely added those. And then also added some eyelashes, because I don't want to look like I'm not awake in my photos. But yeah, this is the final look. As I said in the beginning, I'm really happy with this, and like I don't want it to come across like I'm saying this is a perfect look, but considering this is me, I think I did alright. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and remember to subscribe, and I love you all, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.